Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Stellar Artifacts. My name is Eli. I got another statue to show off today. This is from Darkside Collectibles or Darkside Studios. I believe they're based out of the UK somewhere. This is the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman from Batman Returns with Michael Keaton. And I already have the tweeterhead version where she's laying down. Kind of takes up a lot of horizontal space, whereas this is a little bit more linear since she's standing up. But that tweeterhead piece actually gives this a run for its money. It's actually a pretty slick piece, and I like it. I think I'm going to hang on to that one. The only thing about that one is they mass produced them. Like, I don't know if they made like 4,000 of them or something, or 5,000, but there's a lot of them. I think there's only 1,000 for the edition size on this particular piece. But yeah, so here we got a quarter scale. They offered this in two scales, 1/3 scale and 1/4 scale, and I didn't need this in a third scale, so I opted for the 1/3 scale. I know that Prime One Studios did a 1/3 scale Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, and I think they actually probably nailed it, possibly a little bit better than this one. If I'm just looking at photographs and video, I feel like that one looks probably a little bit better. But anyway, nonetheless, I have this. You see how glossy the outfit is, made of probably latex in the movie anyway. But yeah, there's a nice gloss on the outfit and some wrinkles here and there through the latex sculpt. And the one thing I got to say about this thing is, already disappointingly, this stuff happens. I hate it. I bumped the thumbnail, the claw that's on her thumbnail on this hand, because when I was taking out of the box, I hardly touched it. It's almost like made of aluminum foil. That's how quick it folded when I bumped it. But I was trading it from one hand to the next, and I accidentally just barely brushed it with my thumb, and it's just gone. It cracked. It just folded. So when you get this, if you get this, shoot, you got to be really careful with this. But so yeah, this thumbnail is just a nub coming out now. But the rest of them are on there, and it looks okay. You don't notice it too much. But nonetheless, it's always a heartbreaker when you do something stupid like that. But yeah, she also comes with another portrait, which I'll show you when I do some close-ups. If you want to actually put the unmasked portrait on. There is a light-up feature on the front. It says hello there, but in the movie, I think she busts out the O and the T, so it says hell here. So if you were to plug it into like a power block, you'd get that pink marquee effect on the front there. You have the Max Shrek department store cats on the end. These attach via magnet, so try not to bump them if you move the base somewhere, because they could fall off possibly. But yeah, these attach via magnets on the corners. There's cats on the base. They're okay. They look all right, I guess. But the main feature is her. The cats kind of look a little bit cartoony, possibly. But yeah, she's all right. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up as of like right now. All right, everybody. I thought I'd give you guys starting at the portrait here some good close-ups. You already see how shiny the outfit is, or the mask and the costume. You see her eyes are pretty blue here. Portrait's not bad. I still think Prime One probably nailed this, probably just a little bit better, possibly. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a close-up on the portrait. But the portrait ended up being better than the photos that were being leaked, because the photos being leaked were kind of like a really dark, the paint looked dark, and her skin is like a lighter porcelain color. which is better. So, and you see the stitching on the outfit. Let me give you guys a glimpse of they're focused in on these. Her claws, do not bump these. They will fold if you just barely brush up against them. Because that's what happened on this thumb. You see how there's like a little nub. It's not focusing very well there. That little nub on the thumb, that was my boo-boo. But the other ones are intact and it looks pretty good. And you get down to like the boots. You probably would be ill-advised to put your thumb up against those laces too, because they could crack and bust. And here's like the little cats on the base. Kind of feel, I mean, they give it a little bit of a flavor, I guess, just for decoration down here, but they look a little cartoony. Plus this whip passes right in the front of that one's face anyhow. But anyway, get down to the base here. Nothing crazy. You have the Max Shrek department store things on the corner there, attached via magnet. This will glow pink if you have it attached to a power block or power supply. This comes with it, so you can plug it in the back there. I don't know what this white stuff is. I think it just leaned up against either some paper or cardboard or maybe the styrofoam, and that's why there's some residue on the cord. And here we got, this also came with it, so if you want to put your portrait on the display stand, you have something to set it right there next to. So you have the alternate portrait, Michelle Pfeiffer, unmasked. I think they did a pretty good job with it. I feel like I would probably do the masked portrait more than this one, but this one I'll probably just set next to it. But we can go ahead and swap them out. So what about this? What about we go ahead and... So there you go. Now you have the unmasked portrait on there. Pull back from it a little ways. It looks all right. Probably would have been cooler if they could have came up with like the at the end of the movie where her hair is sticking through the tears in her mask. Would have been cool if they could have done something like that, but nonetheless, this is a good option. It looks good, but Selena Kyle, Michelle Pfeiffer. I'll do a quick little spin of this before I close out the video here. So that concludes my close-ups of this 1/4 scale Michelle Pfeiffer statue, Catwoman statue from Darkside Studios. It's a pretty cool piece. I was kind of fevered up to buy it when it first went up for pre-order, like over a year ago. I don't know how long it's been, a year and a quarter. But now that I have it, I like it, but I'm not as fevered up about it. My original intentions when I bought this is to pair it up with the Darkside Studios 1/4 Michael Keaton Batman. And I think that would be really cool to pair it up. And it's just been so long and there's been no releases or no pre-orders for a Darkside Studios Batman. So as I've built out my display room, I'm not sure if I'm going to have room for them. And I'm just not as fevered up about that now. So when they put it up for pre-order, I'll have to see how I'm feeling about it. But at the moment, this will just be a standalone probably. We'll see how it goes. I really do want a quarter scale Keaton. I know that they should have struck when the iron was hot, because Prime 1 released a 1/3 scale Michael Keaton 89 Batman, and I don't know why they didn't strike when the iron was hot, unless they weren't finished with their product, because I know Darkside has already said that they were releasing the whole line eventually for the Batman, Michael Keaton Batman, or the Tim Burton verse. So anyway, that's what I got. Thanks for joining the video, and talk to you later. Have a good day.